If you're over 50 and you are looking for a way to make real money on a monthly consistent basis, I want you to watch this video and take notes of what I have to say. If you're not familiar with me, my name is Arlan Hamilton. You can look me up online. I went from sleeping on the airport floor 10 years ago, homeless, to raising more than $30 million for a venture capital fund and investing in more than 200 companies led by underrepresented founders. I have 4 books out, and again, you can look me up to verify all of this. And today I help thousands of entrepreneurs make money online. So I wanted to talk to you if you're 50, if you're in your 50s, your 60s, your 70s, even 80s. And yes, some people are even in their 90s watching this video. So most people are between 54 and 70 who watch this video. I have the statistics in the background on my YouTube channel. And I want to talk to you. My name is Arlan. I am 45. And I also work with my mother, who is 77, who is doing her own entrepreneurship. So I'll tell you a little bit about her, and I'll tell you what I've learned that can help you make $8,000, $10,000 a month without working for someone else. And there's a big difference, in my opinion, between being 50 and being 75. There's a lot, obviously, you might agree with me. Let me know in the comments if you think that's right or not, but I think there's a big difference. But we are all looking, I'm looking at 45 at the future. I'm looking at how do I make these next few decades the most impactful and fulfilling of my entire life. We kind of ditz around in our 20s. We're just kind of figuring stuff out, getting stuff really wrong. Thankfully, having some people around us to help us, hopefully. 30s, we're starting to really dig in and make some moves. And then 40s, loving 40s. 40 is about building legacy and foundation for legacy. And when I think about my mother, who is 77, she, a few years ago, I want to say 3 or 4 years ago, she launched an eyewear brand, which is the glasses she wears, the frames. She has 6 different styles. They're all fly and fabulous, as is she. And she has sold more than 1,000 of these. And most of them have been sold step by step at pop-ups, not even online. So she has done a lot where she has just had a booth and she's just selling one-on-one. And it's conversation. People love talking to her. They love the way they look in the glasses. She keeps a mirror on the table and people come to it and they're like, I don't know if glasses will work for me or these are too, stylish. And they walk away and they're so confident. And she instills confidence in people. And I think that's what the magic is. But she said to me, and she said it on a show that I did, she said, I just wanted to go for it because at 73 or 74, when she kicked it off, she just wanted to see what would happen. It was for her more than anything, trying to show off or anything. It was just for her. So she says to do it. Do it. Do the thing that you've been wanting to do. Now, what she's doing today is for the past couple of weeks, she has really been giving this Instagram thing a try and TikTok actually. So she will post one short, maybe 30 seconds to 90 seconds usually. She will post that, the vertical kind that you see on TikTok and Instagram. She will post one per day and she just gives her wisdom. And she wears the glasses in each one. So now we're starting to point people towards the glasses. Erling Sims collection, if you're curious. EARLINE SIMS collection. Erling Sims collection.com. That's her eyewear line. And if you can find her as Erling Sims on Instagram and TikTok. And I think she has a number 21 in her name. And she is embracing these platforms to get seen by more people and get seen in front of customers. It's something that, she retired. She's not wanting to sit around. And so she's like, what can I do? She has a little bit of a knee problem and she doesn't love to travel too much these days. So she's like, what can I do from home? I can't really go and do all the pop-ups anymore. So she started on Instagram to pull attention in, to pull attention. So I just want to tell you that 77, she's doing this. We have people inside of my programs who are 65, 70, 75, who are just making things happen for themselves. And I have a very special program that I'm doing right now that I want to tell you about because if you are interested in learning these things, and I'm going to teach you a little bit more here, if you're interested in learning from me directly, I am meeting with a group of people over July. And if you see this after July, I might still be doing it in another group. So just check out the links below. But for all of July, I am meeting with everyone in a school group, which is a platform that we use like Facebook, but it's called School with a K. And I am teaching them how to make an extra $1,000 in 31 days. So we have some live calls and we have a lot of just things in the classroom that are not live calls, and we have replays of those calls. But essentially, you're going to learn how to make money doing what you already know how to do. And I'm going to show you step by step how to put things on the storefront online, for instance, or how to deliver what you're selling. You don't have to have any inventory or buy anything that you have to hold and store. It's more like you're going to sell things online or sell even conversations with you, or you could get paid by having a YouTube channel. Now, there is some money to be made on TikTok. There is some money to be made on Instagram, but there's some real thousands of dollars per month potentially to make on YouTube. And I'm teaching you that too inside of this very special program that's specially priced for you. It is just $199, and there's even payment plan options. So if you go to the link below, you will see all of that information. Now, what I'm teaching in it, and this is what's going to help you today if you're thinking about doing something that's not a physical product, or maybe it is a physical product, but how do you get it out to people? Is I'm teaching something called the micro offer, which means you're not going to do a big course. You're not going to do a big funnel where you have to have all these things connected to these other things. You're not going to bring in your 50 years of experience working somewhere and do everything for everybody. You're going to actually pick one thing, one part of the process of what you know, and you're going to help people with that one tiny part of the process. If I give you an example, let's say that we're talking about knowing how to sew. And I'm just giving this example because it's easy for me to think through and illustrate. Let's say you learning how to sew. I do not know how to do this. I wish I did. Now if you know how to sew, you know that there's like the equipment that you use, there's a certain stitch that you can use, stitches that you use, there's templates and all these different things that you know how to do or know about. A micro offer would not be, here's how to do all that. A micro offer could be, I will teach you what the equipment is that you need to get started as a sewer. A micro offer could be separately, could be, I will teach you how to make your first pattern. I will teach you how to make your first towel or doily. Very small. We're not talking about I'm going to teach you how to become like this master sewing sensation over a 6 month, 6 year period. We're talking we'll get on a call together and I'll walk you through something, or I'll make a little video and I'll sell that to you, or I'll make a little guide, things of that nature. That is a micro offer. It is easy to get started. A micro offer needs to be easy to get started, easy to explain, and easy to deliver. So that is what we're working on. And when you think about the math for that, If you're talking about making $1,000 in 31 days or making that 8,000 to 10,000 a month, you take the same information and you just repeat it. So, for instance, you could sell potentially, and I don't want you to get overwhelmed with this, but I want you to just see the bigger picture, take a deep breath, and understand that over time you would learn how to do this. But you could conceivably sell $200 phone calls. And if you did 40 of these $200 phone calls, did maybe, let's say, two per weekday, two of them per weekday, that's 8,000 plus per month. And that's not all you could do, but that is a micro offer. So you say, well, that sounds good math, like good math to me. How do I get to the point where I know what I'm talking about on the 2 hour, on the $200 call? How do I find people who would even want to talk to me for $200? And then what do they get from it? This is all that I'm teaching you inside of my programs. I have a free membership that you can see the link to below. If you're not ready for our July membership, just come into the free one and take my free summer school. You'll have a ball in there. If you're ready to actually learn it a little bit faster, get to learning how to do it faster with a group of people who are all working together live, that's when you would join the July membership. Now, we have gotten started on our first day, and by the time you see this, it might be a few days into it. You can still join. You can either join directly, which I'll link to below, or you can join with a payment plan. I know a lot of people were getting it for $50 up front and three more payments of $50 over time. That really helped them out. So that's one of the options you get as a payment option if you have it in your region. Sometimes people don't have the payment options, but you'll see it when you get there. Come on in, look at our classroom, and just start looking through the materials. And I'm in there with videos and step-by-step instructions and just walking you through everything. It's a lot of fun. We're going to have a lot, I can tell already from our first call that has the replay that's in there. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to have a lot of success. I don't guarantee anything, but I can tell you that you're going to have fun and you're going to learn something, right? I can't guarantee any amounts that you'll make. And what you'll do is you'll take that skill and then you'll build it, build it, build it. Like my example of a $200 call two times per weekday is very attainable. Imagine you don't even do that. Imagine you have one call per weekday and you make the other half through your YouTube channel that you got monetized by talking about your life and skills and helping other people. I have a video where I talk about how you can do this on YouTube. So I'm going to link to it right here and you can check it out next. Just try to click on it. If you don't click on it fast enough, just go to my channel, Arlan Hamilton, look up my channel and look up the word YouTube and it should pull it up too. So right here, go ahead and click or rewind it and try again and click here.